yes, profiles. Let's set progress. We shall go with the standard difficulty. So let us go. Hangover. You know you're going on recordings.
Fuck!
The Pyre. So I haven't really played this game all that much, like 2 hours. And so it's basically blind. I played on like 3 matches. And then a lot of some custom matches, so... It's basically blind. As good as blind. I love Supergiant games. Your days in the downside brought slow, lonesome agony. Now as you lie yielding to the elements, something rumbles into view. 3 shapes emerge, each clad in strange attire. Another piece of filth expelled from the Commonwealth. Right on schedule. What did I tell you? You told us we would find someone alive. Someday. I said we'd find someone alive someday. Just not today, I guess, but don't be glum. You know I see you frowning underneath that mask. Looks like she's breathing. It seems he still is. Then stand aside. I shall send him to a better place. He's a he? Can you people just tell? Hang on, the markings on his rags. I think he's one of them. But look at him, he's beyond our help, and we are beyond his. Broken, shaking, starving, probably deceased. Yeah, good luck with that there, chum. See you back at the wagon. Indeed, the day grows dim. You have at best an hour. Understood, I won't be long. After the others leave, the man turns towards you and begins unfastening his mask. Hello, my friend. Don't care who you are or what you did, none of that matters anymore. All of us, we are equal nothings here. You are parched and he gives you drink. You ache and he binds your wounds. You hunger and he gives you food. Little by little it helps. There, turns out you're tougher than you look. Name's Hedwin. Now come on. You sense no ill intent as he helps you up and leads you to an old bag wagon. Nothing like the stately vessels that paraded Commonwealth criminals through alabaster streets. Edwin beckons you to enter the back wagon. Step inside. The weather-beaten wagon is as much a mess inside as out. You see the masked woman and the talkative creatures taking stock of ancient-looking books. I'm back, and with a guest. She loosens the clasps on her mask. You may call me Yodariel. And as for myself, the small one struggles with his mask. Yodariel soon assists him. Oh, that is to say, you may regard me by the name Rookie Greentail. Such pleasantries out of the way, the horned woman then motions to the others. She glances at you sidelong as she speaks. Can he do it? Hope so. I haven't asked him yet. But then what are we waiting for? Hey, chum. Nice meeting you and all, but tell me something. You know how to read or what? Admit it. Over time you managed to learn something of... Huh. Literature is a serious crime. One who can derive meaning from text. Literacy has been prohibited for centuries, those with knowledge of the old ways violate the law of the land. Admit it. You confirm their suspicion. There is no use trying to hide it now. Well then, glory days. Because it just so happens my associates and I, we got ourselves some nice material here for someone just like you. Reader, you still live thanks to us. We ask for something modest in exchange. Open one of those books back there and tell us what it says. Sorry to put you on the spot like this, my friend. The exiles indicate the books in their possession. Have a look. Strange book. You pick up one of the old and heavy volumes bound in materials you do not recognize. There's a lot of things here. I'm not gonna read all of this. It's a foreword. The book describes a complicated method through which exiles can return to the Commonwealth. The words swim through your mind as Hedwyn gets your attention. Well, friend, what does it say? But then your vision starts to fade and blur. You feel your body weaken and give out. It's been a while since I played, so I can't remember the controls.
Reader, dare you tamper with forbidden knowledge?
Oh.
So soon after your sentence into exile. 'Tis true what the book says. You can be free again. Perhaps not you yourself, but someone worthy of the privilege. You witness now the path toward salvation. You witness the rights. The one way to return to glory. Though in your case, I hardly think it possible. Yet, by the grace of the scribes, it is my duty to inform you anyhow.
It worked. So it is true. Yeah, but what now? And where'd the reader go? He should be out there still. For now we have to put our faith in him. He could abandon us. He won't. You look upon the three of them from beyond as Hedwyn calls out to you. Reader, we aim to free ourselves. We will not grow old and die in the downside. And now I swear to you, when we get out of here, you're going to come with us. But first we need your help. Show us the way. Freedom, you focus all your mental faculties to do as Hedwyn asked.
A celestial orb falls from the heavens when the time is nigh. Exiles conduct the rites as a triumvirate, for they must prove their trust in one another, not just in themselves. The three must act as one. Now plunge into the pyre with the orb and be purified. Yes, the exile Hedwyn has the way of it. Whoever steps into the flame is banished for a time. His or her cohorts must make do on their own. Oh, but it is not so simple. In the rites you shall face adversaries whose own freedom is at stake.
Okay.
Beware the aura that surrounds them, as they shall beware yours. The aura is your wrongdoing. Accept it as a part of you. Cast your aura like a stone. Correctly done. Again, just so. A glorious performance, I admit. More than I expected from the likes of you. Grasp the orb once more. The orb absorbs the aura, then the orb quenches the flame. Now I say jump. Leap with all your strength.
This is actually pretty interesting. quite fun as well. Edwin has returned.
Snuff out the adversary's pyre whilst yours yet burns. A daring display, flinging the orb into the flames like that. You elude banishment using such tricks. How utterly brazen. The orb fully banished. The rite is complete. There, dear reader. Now you understand. Or
It is
do
quite
you?
fun.
This was but a glimpse of that which lies ahead.
Yes, it is still quite
I
simple.
would tell you to turn back, cast down your hope. But all those such as you never listen.
During the rites, only one exiled child is permitted to move at any one time. Yes, I know this. The others are still picking themselves up as you awaken. Well, that was something. That was our way out. So now we just follow our star, so the star, so what? Supposedly. Reader, come, let us regard the night. Yoda Real leads you outside where a clear night sky awaits. Now show us, before the howlers catch our scent, where shall the rites commence? Seek out your destination. Hmm, 200 leagues due to the east. Ridge of Gold. According to the stars, next right, okay. The fossil remains of the serpent titan slain by Golgoliathan yet loom over those living in its shadow. Great, and we're supposed to be there when exactly? Very soon, according to the stars. You should be able to arrive in time if you make haste. Then we'd had best get started. Well, this ought to be good for a few laps at least. What do you say, Jody? Yoda Real turns to you, studying you. Reader, do not deceive us. We pray we make good use of our remaining time. What she means is, glad to have you aboard, chum. We are counting on you, my friend. See you inside. Freedom, the rights are the key. It's a lot to take in. The fellow exiles fate you in the wagon. Join! Downside Prairie. You arrived at Downside Prairie where the road ahead is fogged. There is a lack of consensus about which way to proceed. I'm telling you, we ought to take the northern pass. Got an associate hold up in Hollow Route. I've got to pay visit to besides. Fee on your associate. We best head to Blooming Pool. Avoid attention. And get stuck in a bog while we're at it. The dispute continues as Hedwin listens for a while. But if the reader settles this, he marks the way, we get us there. If these rites are meant to test our faith, then we'd best learn to trust our reader's instincts on our path. No second guessing him along the way. We can all live with that for now. Yeah, sure. If necessary. Then it's settled. Just point the way, my friend. The stars guide us through you. Weigh the options. Rookie knows someone here who owes him. That sounds like a good reason to go through there. It sounds like a good reason to go through there. So that's why we're going there. As you pass through the squalid little area, you hear boisterous voices coming from what looks to be a public house. Rookie stumbles forth from it, holding something in his paws. Oh, hey, chum. Just wrapping up real important exchange back there. Hang on to this for me, will you? We'll have to drop it off if we head further north. You received plain parcel. You cannot tell what is inside. Okay. The black wagon grinds to a stop at the base of the ridge of coal. The others ask you to assist with making preparations for nightfall and commencement of the rite. Commence the rite. Hey chum, appreciate you taking us through Hollow route back there. About that, are you certain that parcel which fetches an adequate price at the slug market? Surely we could have procured some sort of rare fungus had we gone the other way. As much as I love the idea of procuring rare fungus there, Jody. We said we wouldn't go around second guessing our good chum's decision, right? Jodariel says nothing in response but soon changes the subject. Nightfall soon, come on, come along Greentail. We have much left to prepare. Two of them soon go about rummaging through the raiments and the books strewn about the wagon, leaving you to your own devices. In the common room you may review various notes and observations about your fellow exiles and their respective paths toward enlightenment in the rites. Okay. Jodariel is on the cusp of enlightenment. Commence the rite. As darkness falls, your fellow exiles stand together, clad in the raiment of the rites. The preparations are set. However, everything is still and calm. Soon they grow restless. Keep telling you there's nothing here. What a bunch of idiots we are. If we traveled all this way for nothing. I don't think we did. Look up.
The stars align at last.
Oh.
You reach the Ridge of Gaul at the appointed time, and your triumvirate is ready. Your
yes, it is.
adversaries in the rites this eve shall be the accusers. Whosever pyre yet burns once the other is extinguished shall step closer to freedom. Now let The rites commence.
The stars are aligned and your pyre burns bright. Across from your companions appear several others clad in raiments, your adversaries in the rites. Everyone ready? Let's hope so. Be still, we have a visitor. The one whom she refers to steps forward. At last, the Nightwings grace us with their presence. I see that the reports of your demise have been exaggerated after all. Even I was beginning to think you were gone for good. Nobody moves, save for the man robed in gold who unfastens his mask. Surprised to see old Lendl again? I trust you remember my face, though you must have assumed never to see it again after last time. I've never had I come so close to freedom, only for you to dash my hopes. Now, I and the accuser shall repay for that affront. He shoves his mask back on and takes position with his comrades. It is time. From the shadows you clutch the Book of Rites and focus on the task at hand. I like the Kerr quite a bit, so I'm gonna go with him.
Begin. First to be banished. Shall it be? Indeed!
Yes, it shall.
The adversary's flames.
No, I shall not accept defeat from you again. Hear me, accusers. Stand your ground. Let your auras boil and rage.
It seems that you have flustered the accusers.
We have rattled them. They mean to draw us out. Then we'll just have run more circles around them.
Have you any idea what that Lendl did to deserve his exile? Ooh. Ha! Now, toward their flames. Come on.
Close.
How comical. Oh.
Wah.
Now go on just once more. Now plunge into the flames. And it is done.
Did
You
it.
have prevailed. Rejoice then in your single fleeting victory. Guron Salashe.
Your deceit may have earned you a hollow victory, but know this. The accusers will not forget your wickedness, and when next we meet, you will rue the day.
Bask now in the wisdom of the scribes. The exiled Jodariel has gained enlightenment.
We have withstood
Only
worse
the
nights than this,
enlightened can
though
regain
few are
their
strange.
freedom. The demon scribe bestows his favor.
Okay. After the rites, the accusers disappear into the darkness. As you return to the wagon in the still night sky, you You see a single star burns brighter than the rest, beckoning you onward. During rites, hold right to fling the orb. Well, my friends, what can I say? The rites are real, and we are in. And getting out of here club. Next up on the agenda, keep chasing stars until we're free. Until we are free. Until we are free. Here, sounds fine. Might as well be us instead of Lendl back there. Anyway, guess we better start packing. As the others go about their business, Edwin turns to you. Reader, come walk with me while the stars are still out. You and Edwin walk in silence for a time before he speaks up. You have questions, come ask away. We need you in on this for the long haul. Why you cannot conduct the rites yourself? You ask Edwin why he and his companions did not invite you to participate in the rites firsthand and relied only on your guidance. He maintains eye contact and smiles, and he smiles. Good question, my friend. We are going to have a lot of time to discuss that and many other things. Make you a deal. Read the stars for us again and I'll tell you all about it on the way. You sense he speaks truly as he beckons towards the fading dark above. Seek out your destination. That's a long way north and west. We'll see if this old wagon is fit for it. Then he turns to the others. How's it going, rookie? Imps fed, wheels clean. Status, Jody? No sign of howlers. Everything is secure. Good. Then get some rest. We're headed to the spring of Jomur. At dawn we're off. There's the imps. Adorable. Rookie seems to have something on his mind. You'll find Rookie rummaging in the corner of the black wagon. Hey chum, know what? It's good having somebody else around besides those two. So come to think of it, there's something I wanted to get your take on, and you have to promise to tell me honestly. Would you say? What I mean is, he hesitates, trying to find the words. Alright, look, what I'm trying to say is, you sense something serious is troubling him. He moves in very close, making sure no one else is in earshot. It's about my mustache. I've been getting some conflicting reports about it. Would you say my mustache that it makes me look a bit, you know, unscrupulous? It looks perfectly fine. You suggest that Rookie's mustache looks perfectly fine. He grins wide at you. Couldn't agree more, chum. I knew straight away that you're a real judge of character. Anyway, got to check the wheels again for might. See you around. He bounds off out of the wagon. Rookie gained +1 hope for the next ride. Okay. Edwin's cooking tins. These imps are adorable. Continue up with the journey. Jomur Alley. Jamur Valley. The climate here in Jamur Valley is hot and uncomfortable. On top of that, we have a stowaway. Home? Can we go home? We can go home? She must have latched onto the undercarriage as you cross the ridge. Her manner is odd, though you sense she means no harm. She must have overheard some of your fellow exiles' conversations. You need but say the word, Hedwin. Oh, come on, you can't be serious, Jody. She's just some kid who managed to climb aboard our wagon undetected, but still. Do it, Jody. Jody approaches the girl and looms over her. Listen to me, girl. We cannot guarantee that we shall get you home, or any of us. But at present we have room for you and adequate provisions. You may accompany us for the time. Jodariel leaves without awaiting a response, presumably to make room in the wagon for your new guest. The stowaway is overjoyed at this. Really? You are so kind. You are the most kind to someone you just met, like me. May the 8 scribes smile upon you all. Some revere them as gods, believing they bound themselves to exile so that others could live free. She claps her hands, bursts into laughter and performs some sort of dance. Rookie stares at all of this and leans in close to Hedwin. Hey, so what gives? First reader, now we're taking her along? What, we gonna take every might bit and drive imp we find now too? Easy, Rookie. I think he'd want us for to bring this one along. Who, Sandalwood? Huh. I thought you said he asked we find someone to fit in every type of mask. Near as I can tell, yours would fit her just fine. He asked that we use our best judgment. Besides, we send her away, she'll go tell anyone she finds about us. We can't risk that right now. So, I can come in? It's very hot and I'm a little thirsty and a little tired too. Yes, you're welcome here with us. One question though, what do we call you? Well, this is embarrassing, I think, but I don't know for sure. It's just back home they called me lots of names, like for the color of my hair. They made fun of you just cause you got grey hair? That's it. My name, it rhymes with grey. My name, oh, they called me lots of names. You sense the girl is struggling to recollect a certain name she felt best suited her. her name is Bay. Yeah. Shay seems Bay actually seems quite nice. Bay. You suggest that the stowaway girl's name is Faye. Why, that's it. My name is Faye. Where I am from, they called me Faye the Fair. Faye the Fair. But I guess maybe you don't have to say that part because I didn't really like it. Your fellow exiles decide to bring Faye along for now. She almost collapses from exhaustion, so you take her in and show her somewhere where she can rest. Faye joined the group. She's tired but excited. Welcome her aboard. The black wagon arrives in somewhat peaceful stretch of Jamur Valley. Your companions wish to haul up here for the night to give Faye and all of you a little time to rest. Huh. Faye seems to have something on her mind. Faye seems to be recovering well since you found her. She seems fascinated by everything and everyone in the wagon. Oh, hi mister. You're the one who knew my name. You guessed it right, you did. Thank you for your hospitality. I've just been eating with the imps and talking to the wagon. This wagon, he and I are the same age. Almost the very day. But I am older by 3 weeks, so I'm giving him a hard time. Little brother, I call him. He's a good wagon, isn't he? He will take us very, very far. My little brother, sure, he pulls at my hairs at times, and I don't like it very much, but he is family. I'm happy to be here with my family. I thought I had lost them all again. I thought that I had lost them all. Oh, but we have stopped now, haven't we? Then I should go outside to dance, in case the scribes are watching. Bye, mister. Smiling back at you, she prances out of the door. Okay. Let's consider our options. Your fellow exiles are taking a moment to unwind. Jedi real motions for you to join them. Best get used to your new life here, reader. We seldom get such moments of reprieve. Perhaps some further study of that book shall pass the time. You could join me for a little stroll if you're feeling up to it. Always something to be foraged around here. Or you could teach us more of what you know. Perhaps prepare us for the next rite. In any case, we do what we can to stay busy. Keeps the sense of isolation well at bay. At certain junctures, you may choose from several vocations. Ways in which you can make yourself useful during occasional moments of free time. Let's do this. Small global bonus. You find relatively quiet clearing to study the Book of Rites with undivided attention, though through greater understanding comes the reader's influence. 1 quickness. Oh. Continue on the journey. The path leading further west splits off, and once again your fellow exiles turn to the choice of where to go over to you. They seem enthusiastic for whichever route you choose. We shall be swift. We shall choose swiftness over strength. Face behaving stranger than usual as you traverse the desolate sprawl of Fall Flat. This is the path that Jomur Manymane ran across so many times. Can you not feel his presence, him and all his friends here in the sand and in the air and all about? At first you paid little heed, though later you'd observe your fellow exiles seem to have more of a lightness in their step. Perhaps it was the previous day's rest that did everyone good. Aha, 1 quickness. This is a fun enough game, but it takes quite a long while to actually get all of the basics down. And en route to the spring of Jamur, you hear all about the rowing slug market, which appears to be nearby. Rookie insists you take a look after you settle in. Hedwin seems to have something on his mind. Hedwin motions for you to join him. His easygoing smile soon fades. You asked before how come you can't conduct the rites yourself. It's a fair question and I wanted to respond. It's not that we don't think you could do it. I told you when we met, you're tougher than you look. It's just your connection to those books, to us. We need your guidance out there in the field. We can't do this ourselves. I've made that clear. You've made that clear. You're our reader. Out of all of us, you have the most important job. Nor do we have a substitute if you decide that job is not for you. He pauses for a moment, then his expression softens. Look, we'll help each other out to get out of here. And as for the rights, we don't want you to feel left out. Every time we go out there, you're right there with us, as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. Thanks for hearing me out. He nods to you in a reassuring way as he departs, leaving you to consider what he said. Yeah. That's fun. Hey guys, how's it going, Mr. Greendale? Been a while and all that. Hey Ron, it's going. Say, how come you set up shop all the way out here? Isn't this a little way out of the way? Oh well, let's just say you guys, you ain't my only customers. You see, Dad and I, we know this business pretty good. We've been around the block and so, as Ron keeps splattering rookie signals you do in a furtive way. That's the deal, chum. Got an informant says there's something here connected to the rights business. See if you can spot it. Should be able to pawn some of our stuff to make the trade. Ah, don't even worry about Falcon, Ron. So anyways, you got something for me? What? That plain parcel you got there. I could take it off your paws if you want. Yes? Hey, you know, I take Mr. Greendale, though you drive a pretty hard bargain. Now you're gonna take something off my hands here, or what? That's one of a kind thinger you got there, you know, and you got yourself a good deal from me as well, so thanks. Apparently any of us bozos can get a little edge out of that thing during rides, I mean. Just a question of who gets tried out. Decide who shall wield it. Anyways, Dad over here, his feet, you know, we've been having some trouble with his feet getting real something or other from all hoofing around, you see. Hello, Sleg. Rookie indicates now that would be a good time to depart. Okay. Now, no problems, buddy. After I save, we'll move on to Higurashi. See you, Mr. Greendale, and your friend there too. I like him, seems real nice, you know. Actually, if you don't mind, I want to play this one more ride. So, if you don't mind, I would love to do that. I hope you don't mind, but I really want to play it, so... I really want to get through this, but we should be able to save immediately after that. As you complete, it also gives me my voice a little time to heal up a little bit. As you complete preparations for the right comments, you notice Faye approaching. You notice too that she's wearing your companion's raiment. We can go home? Faye, I thought I made myself quite clear that you were not to touch those robes. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Jodariel. I just thought that maybe you were being funny at the time. Unbelievable. Hey, something happening in the sky. I think we're up. Ding, 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 ding.
What brings you to the spring of Jomir?
Jomir.
Why, it must have been the stars. Although it seems that your triumvirate now numbers 4 exiles, not the expected 3. The rules of the rites were not created for you to besmirch. Prepare now to confront the fate. They still honor the traditions of the scribes, and surely have been longing for this chance. But first, you have a choice to make.
The sky burns bright once more as your next adversaries in the rites approach. Their apparent leader is a bent old cur who regards you with a formal bow. At his side is an intense young man. I hail you, exiles of the Nightwings, and I'm grateful that you chose to grace us with your presence once again. I am called Dalbert Oldheart, and this is my son, Almer. We do not greet them, father. We shall face you in the field this night, and may the victor's pyre burn eternally. But first, we offer you a good token of good faith in show of appreciation that the Nightwings have returned. Dalbert approaches you with something in his paw. You sense his motives are sincere as he hands you a small talisman. Ooh! That's really good. Thank you, man. Begin. The girl was very kind, and his son was... he was so caring, wasn't he? When can we start? I want to help you beat them. We need 3 of us exactly to conduct the rite, but we've got 4 now besides the reader. This ought to be his call. If someone has to stand aside this time, I volunteer. No volunteering, chum. It ought to be the reader's call, remember? Very well then, reader. Who shall it be? Prepare to make your choice.
Who shall conduct the rite? Edwin.
You didn't have to do this, but I'll do my best. I'm not gonna read everything, so... You don't tell me it was, chum. As you will.
It is done.
Maybe next time I can help, okay, mister? Nightwings, I trust you are all well prepared for this old ice, yet see that rite shall be commencing momentarily. Are you quite ready too, my son? I hope so, father. Here now, let me show you. And I can take a breather. And now we shall play.
Commence. Praise be to the scribes. Not much force of will behind that thrust. How far?
No!
Shame.
I'm bad. I'm so bad.
This is the road to ruin. The orb flies true.
Yeah, it's gonna be a moment and then we'll, like this match and then we'll go on to Higurashi. Look forth, my son. The waters of Jamur Many bring blessings onto us this eve. Perhaps our chance has come at last. We need more than blessings to prevail against them, father. Please keep fighting. I thought I could just read. Oh?
A boon come from the stars themselves. But shall it be enough for Dalbert and his faithful son? Flung with considerable...
Yes, the Sacred Rite is a game of basketball. It makes complete sense.
There goes the orb.
Oh shit.
Was dangerously close. Rookie threw it in.
This is far closer than it should be.
It definitely thwarted the drive. Right
Oh! Getting close, getting close. Let's wait for that one moon drop. And there we go.
A true aim thrust into
Ooh.
no more than a lick of flame remains.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. We can deal with that. La 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 la.
And it is done.
Yes!
The Nightwings prevail. It was a glorious performance, I must say. Perhaps you shan't be quite so fortunate next time.
We did it. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Alas, that in so doing, we set back that family we confronted. Exiles of the Nightwings, the dawn is yours, and may you earn your freedom. But father, the dawn might have been ours. We failed, and I have failed you. Nonsense. We are the fate. We do what is ordained, and nothing less. Now let us go, my son, for I am weary once again.
There is much to learn from this experience.
Yes. I think I'm beginning to understand something of all of this, my friend. Okay. Alan Rickman. Oh, this is pretty good.
The Master General reveals his stratagem. It seems the exiled rookie opened up his
See that, chumps? Old rookie screamed I'll got some bite in him yet. Oh!
A blessing from the Alpha Chief himself. Until the next...
Hello, excuse me? I mean, would you excuse me for a moment, do you think? You're one of them. What do you want? Father needs me. Oh, I'm sorry, I think that I forgot what I was going to say. I'm so embarrassed, What is the matter with you? It's against the rights for us to even speak like this. I didn't know that, I don't think. No one said anything like that to me, but then all this is very new to me, so I thought maybe... You cannot be serious. Yes, I mean, I like to laugh. I like to laugh a lot, and you, how about you? This is a Nightwing's trick. Father told me not to speak with any of you. But I have to go. Wait, Alma, wait, I think was your name. Was that even your name? Wait. Oh, okay. And now we can move on to Higurashi after it has saved. Oh, there's still a cutscene here. Probably. As you return to the wagon after vanquishing the fate, you notice Jodariel tense up and frown. Where did he go? Oh, wait, the sleeping guy? The minstrel, he's gone. What if I told you basketball was invented by the ancient Egyptians to conceal dark magic? Yes, it makes perfect sense. The minstrel, he's gone. You see, it is true. There is no trace of the lone minstrel who had been lying still in the corner of the wagon all this time. You join the others in search for him outside. Your fellow exiles have revealed nothing to you of the lone minstrel or how they found him, though you sense their concern as they scour the vicinity for him. We'll worry about the minstrel, my friend. You worry about the stars. Wherever they guide us, we're going. You gaze upon the stars once more. Oh? Everyone, we're headed back east, all the way across the valley. Towards Cairn of Haubden. That's right, we have to risk it. Egyptian Harlem Globetrotters, the main boss. Basically. I think, I don't know. What if that minstrel guy doesn't turn up by then? We shall find him, on this night or another. They continue searching for some time, however the minstrel is nowhere to be found. And then, now we can end.